So the kids were like, I want Italian food. If you go to Universal Studios, if you're in the area of Universal Studios and you're in the mood for Italian, you have to go to Ma's Kitchen. Okay. So I was Googling or Yelping or whatever, like Italian. The kids wanted Italian. They wanted carbs, which was great. I was starving. And I just saw this place on Yelp. And I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. Really tiny place. Not that big. I walk in, I leave because it's pouring rain. And I leave the kids and my husband in the van. And I go, can you take 6? And she was like, you know what? Really great woman at the front, the hostess or whatever. She's like, I have this party leaving. I don't think anyone's behind them. We'll take you. So that was a big bonus. You could take us immediately. We sit down and I'm looking over the menu and the prices weren't too bad. I mean, $20 for a thing of pasta, they're making a ton of money, but whatever. The kids wanted
normal.
Whatever. Yeah, that was fine. And so I'm looking over the menu. And I'm like, I want to get something I can't make it home. I'm sure as hell I'm not getting spaghetti and meatballs. I never get spaghetti and meatballs when I go to a restaurant because I can make that better at home. So I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking. And I see mushroom raviolis. And I was like, oh, I love mushrooms. And so I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. When I tell the waiter, he's like, oh my God, that's my favorite. Okay. But I feel like every server says that, right?
Oh, no. See, when they say that, I always think, aha, I found the thing.
I found the thing. And so then another person brings it out. And they're like, oh my God, as they bring it out, they're like, this is my favorite. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Oh my God. I am telling you, hold on. I have the picture. Hold on. Here it is. I had to take a picture as I was eating it. This is so so it's tons of mushrooms, mushroom ravioli. And then I think they topped it with Parmesan or something and then like kind of broiled it. I cannot overstate how delicious this meal is. This is hands down one of the best meals I have eaten in a long time. Well, it is so good. This is
the world knew that you needed a really good meal after all the stuff that you went through.
Yes, they did.
It was like karma coming back at you,
I am telling you, Ma's Kitchen. It is not a big place. It's not. It's kind of small. I will say this: the table we were at, they were having some sort of leaking problem because there was like a little thing. They were getting drips, but it's not run down. But they had an issue. And that was like if I could pinpoint everything, but even that, you just scoot your table down because this dish was so freaking good. I'm going to be dreaming of it. I'm going to literally be dreaming of it. It is not often that I will purposely make a trip somewhere just to go back to a restaurant. I would go again. And I'm going to go to Magic Mountain sometime, hopefully this year or next. I'll make a point to drive the 30 minutes to go there.
It's near Universal Studios, right?
Yeah, it's not near Magic Mountain. So Universal and Magic Mountain about 30 minutes apart. Right. Oh my God. I know I'm going to leave them a Yelp review. Everybody that, and then it's one of those things like, was I just hungry? And then I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, no, it is so good. I'm going to give them a Yelp review. I'm going to do, I don't know what else I could do for this. They're bomb. It's so, and then my husband had linguine and clams. He said it was amazing. And the kids scarf down their spaghetti and meatballs. If you're someone that goes to an Italian restaurant and orders spaghetti and meatballs, there you go. But it was a great trip.